DMTV, bitch!
What's the deal? It's your boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV, and today I'm bringing you a product by the Chakra Doctor called Miracle Foods, and that right there is my official sponsor of this channel. And this product right here can help eliminate inflammation, control cholesterol, improve sleep, give you higher energy levels. It's an anti-diabetic, it's an antioxidant. This product right here is packed with so many benefits. I mean, I don't see why not anybody else would go try it. So y'all can head over to chakradoctor.org and check out the other products there that can help change some lives and help save some lives. I'm pretty sure we all have family, relatives that can do with some cleansing. I know you're tired of seeing auntie and grandma take 15, 18 pills a day. Tell them to go over to chakradoctor.org and get them something that's natural that can help cleanse their body and save their lives. It's the boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. Go to chakradoctor.org. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Take care. I think that's perfect.
To get promotion, email patrock1982@gmail.com. Donate to the channel. 10,000 views, not one donation. 20,000 views, not one donation. 40,000 views, not one donation. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Okay, I get a few donations, but most of the time I get no donations. Y'all donate to the channel. Goddamn. Got me out here looking like a bum. Y'all know I'm homeless and I ain't got no motherfucking job. What's the deal? It's the boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV, and welcome to White Dude Wednesdays. And on Wednesdays, we like to take the time out of the week to expose white artists. Seems like we always, well, at least I am, always exposing the brothers on this channel. I've been exposing a lot of black artists, and they need to because they be selling our people out. But we also got to take the time out to expose some white people too, because they sell out as well. Everybody sells out, y'all, from politicians to entertainers, cameramen. Everybody in the Hollywood entertainment industry has sold out in some shape, form, or fashion. And this week on White Dude Wednesdays, I'll be taking the time out to expose Lil Peep, R.I.P. to him. I actually went through his catalog. He actually had some dope songs. He actually was a decent artist. He had a very, very, very good engineer. The way they did his voice on his songs, especially the song Witchblade, they actually did their thing on that song. But he was actually a dope artist. And I hate to see when these young guys die so early, you know, overdosing on drugs. And I personally do think that Lil Peep was a sacrifice. Now, who he was a sacrifice for, I particularly don't have anybody to pinpoint out. Sometimes the label just sacrifices artists so they can continue to push other artists or to keep their reigns. Or we can also play devil's advocate and just say that he was an emo kid who got drugged up and did a lot of drugs and overdosed. But I personally don't like to believe that myself, because overdosing is quite the way to get rid of these artists, and a sacrifice in a way in Hollywood. So nobody can do any investigations. Oh, he died of an overdose. Same way they did with Michael K. Williams this past week, well, at least about 2 weeks ago now. And that's how they like to get rid of a lot of these artists, overdose. See, Michael Jackson, Heath Ledger, that's one of their main go-tos, is how to get rid of them, right? Now, Lil Peep was a part of the guys who helped bring up the emo reigns, or the emo era in hip-hop, where guys are just rapping about being depressed and all that stuff, which he had a lot of good songs, I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't gonna lie, this jacket he had on right here is fire, you know what I'm saying? No matter about the symbolism thing, it's still a fire jacket. But besides that, Lil Peep was kind of like, how can I say, he had kind of like a cult following throughout his tenure in hip-hop, well, during his music career. And I just think it's really unfortunate how they get rid of these artists, you know what I'm saying? They die so young. And when you add up the dates of their death, most of the time they either die 18, 21, 27, you know, 3, 6, 9. They like to do it in those numbers. And when we add up his death later on in this video, you will see the 9 pattern pop up the same way they did Michael K. Williams recently with his death. All right, he was a number 9 ritual. And now getting to his death, it says, according to Associated Press report, police in Tucson, Arizona, where Peep 21, 2 + 1 is 3, was found dead on his tour bus around 9 p.m. local time. You see that? Around 9 p.m. They had an exact time. Scheduled concert in the city at the Rock nightclub, okay? Now, Lil Peep, he died on November 15th, 2017, okay? And we're going to add those dates up in a little bit I first have to let you guys know the importance of the dates. A lot of things happens on the dates that these artists die. Just Google their death dates and see all the crazy shit that happens. A lot of these deaths are ritualistic, and these artists die on certain days to please certain gods by certain people. And the people in this industry worship these certain gods, and they like to do these sacrifices on these days. And y'all, these are not the only people that die on these days. They do a lot of sacrificing on these days. I'm telling you, this is stuff they show us, okay? So they show us the artists that die on the day. They give us a hidden symbol to their little twisted games of sacrifice, all right? But behind closed doors, they probably slaughter mad children, mad kids, mad women, mad people get slaughtered behind closed doors on these satanic or these ritualistic days, all right? And if you look up November 15th, and just look it up in Wikipedia, you will see a lot of different shit, especially with wars that happen on November 15th. A lot of things. I'm pretty sure you can look up any day of the year and find events on it. But it just baffles me when I see that these artists die and look at their death date, that I see so many different things regarding war and death and a whole lot of other shit as far as massacres, which gives me more reason to believe that these artists are sacrificed on certain days. Now it's math time. So he died on November 15th, 2017. And when you add that up, you get 63. 6 plus 3 is 9. All right. So I know y'all probably hate this part of the video where we do all the adding, but you guys got to understand that these people operate with numerology. OK, that's how this entire code operates. It operates with numerology, days of the year. Everything is timed out. All right. Now, if you also look, he died on November 15th. And he died at the age of 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. So we have our 3 and we have our 9. All right. And they also put in the article that he was found dead around 9 p.m. OK. And now we have our 6, November 15th. 1 plus 5 is 6. So we have our 3, 6, 9. And they be murdering by the numbers. All right. And if you actually break out the entire date, November 15th, 2017, you actually add it up in numerology, you get 18. All right. 18, we all know that 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. So I personally don't think that this was a coincidence that the day that he died, it equaled out to 18. You know, they like to do things with 666, okay? And that's just how this occult runs, and that's just how they maneuver. These people maneuver on numerology, and I'm trying to expose with this channel, expose the fact that there is a satanic cult or some type of secret society operating in Hollywood, sacrificing all different types of celebrities, all right? And now with this little bit of information, it's just going to go over the fact that he did have some Batty Boy in him. If you look there dead in the middle, it says Lil Peep said that he's a bisexual and he struggled with his sexuality and depression and heartbreak. So, okay, so he came out as bisexual in August 8th, 2017, probably like a couple of months before he passed, all right? Now, I always tell people you have to go through the gay door. You don't have to. Some people just go through sacrifices. But I would say 80 to 90% of these artists that we watch on TV, including your actors, comedians, athletes, all of them have had their backs broken open or their rectum split open. And you have to do this stuff to get into Hollywood, all right? The guys at the very top, those flus, that's how they operate. And then it's also a way of having power, control, and it's also a way to quid pro quo and tit for tat. And also another way, sorry for all the alsos. And it's also another way to show that you have some type of allegiance to the secret society. And from my studies, I've learned that in the OTO, the ranks with Aleister Crowley, that to get your 11th degree, which is the highest degree, you actually have to do a homosexual ritual, which explains why there's so much man-on-man and female-on-female activity going on within the entertainment industry. These people are trying to get their top degree into the ranks. And now here's a little bit of proof to let you know I'm not making that up about the 11th degree and having to do the man-on-man stuff. All right, so this is an article that I found about Aleister Crowley, one of the main guys in Hollywood who gave everybody their teaching. Everybody pretty much copies Aleister Crowley and a few other people. And it said the religious organization Ordo Templi Orientis is noted for its practice of Aleister Crowley's sex magic through its membership and initiations, okay? So you have to, in order to get your membership's initiation, you got to practice sex magic, all right? That's pretty much what it's saying in short, all right? And if you scroll down through the article, you see here, it says 11th degree. It says isolation in the anus where there's no interaction at all. And then part 2, it says interaction with excrement and small amounts of blood when small wounds occur during intercourse, mucus and mucous membranes that lead to blood supply, okay? And oral, we would say call it OTO, is cited a concern over the practice of sex magic, okay? So I wasn't capping at all when I was saying that. So that's one reason why you see so many different artists into the game doing all this man-on-man activity, so they can get their ranks up into the secret societies, blackmail, show allegiance, and it's just some people just like to date dudes. That's just is what it is. Some guys just like to date guys, and that's on you, buddy. That's you. But let's move forward about Lil Peep, man. Like I said, I think that he came out and talked about the bisexuals. It gave me a key identifier that he probably did that or got down with a few people to get his rank and his spot into the industry. All right. Now, of course, we must go through the symbolism that every artist likes to do. OK, now, you see, he has those race flags. That's actually there for the checkerboard pattern. All right. And that checkerboard pattern, like I said, guys, that right there is a key identifier that an artist has sold out. Okay, key identifier. All right, and then you see this picture here where you see Lil Peep, you see the person in front of him, they have the checkerboard pattern on as well, and he also has the upside down cross tatted on his arm, letting you know that he's also down with the shit as far as the occult, because the occult loves to use the upside down cross, and they'll use a lot of other different symbolism as well. As you can see here, Nipsey Hussle had the same exact tattoos, and he had that checkerboard pattern there for a reason. Nipsey Hussle's another sellout. And I know y'all waiting for that Nipsey Hussle breakdown. It's going to come. Give me a while. I'll get to it. Y'all see I'm putting out the videos. I'm working. Stick with me. Now, Lil Peep also going along with his symbolism and his allegiance to the satanic occult. He had an album called Hellboy, where he rocked the New Jersey's devil jersey, all right, the New Jersey Devil jersey, and they're called the Devils for a reason. You'll see that a lot throughout these entertainment, these sports teams. I like to do a lot of symbolism. My apologies for the stutter. And you can also see that he's in the red room, the red background. Now, brief history on the red room. The red room signifies the room that celebrities go into where they do their spirit cooking. Spirit cooking is where you mix menstrual blood, shit, piss, blood, sperm. You mix it all together and you splatter it all over the walls. And also the red room also symbolizes where these celebrities go into the room and they do their sacrifices, where they either killing animals, chickens, pigs. I doubt Lil Peep got big enough to where he was sacrificing the babies. Only the top artists do that. But I wouldn't put nothing past none of these artists that they were sacrificing these children or sacrificing people in general. I didn't even let y'all know we was going through the Illuminati checklist. And this is something I like to go through with every artist. Every artist seems to check off quite a few amounts on the Illuminati checklist. Now, to get an artist to say they sold out, they have to at least check off at least 5 to 6 on the Illuminati checklist. I think there's at least about 12 or 13 total. So we already have the checkerboard pattern. We also have the red background. And we also have Batty Boy. Okay, Batty Boy's on the checklist. All right, so now let's move forward with some other symbolism that Lil Peep seemed to, do throughout his career. And he didn't have a very long career, but he had enough time for him to take a bunch of these pictures throwing up the symbolism. As you can see here, he did the one-eyed symbolism, still in the red room, and he also had his hair dyed pink. The hair dyed pink means you did some Batty Boy shit, some Chi-Chi Man. If you know what a Batty Boy is, it means man-on-man activity. And as you can see here, he's doing the devil horns with the one-eye symbolism, the same exact sign that Eminem did. And when Eminem did it, that shit right there let me know out the gate that Eminem's a sellout. And I really hope you guys really don't think these artists are doing this for no reason. This is them showing their allegiance to the Baphomet. Everybody, I'll say majority of these motherfuckers worship some type of demonic entity. And I'll say the one they go to is Baphomet, all right? I seen a comment earlier, dude was like, so when we take our pictures, what can we throw up? I mean, if I see a regular person throw up the devil horns every once in a while in the picture, I understand. You just want to do something with your hands, look cool. But these guys are doing symbolism like this. It clearly lets you know that they're worshiping something. And these sellouts just don't have one picture of them doing it. They have multiple pictures of them throwing at the devil horns. And the Lil Peep also rocked the nail polish. But like I said, that nail polish, it hit different with crackers, man. With niggas, that nail polish look different on it. But with crackers, it just look normal. That's what y'all do, man. And now he also had an allegiance or ties to XXX, another celebrity who got sacrificed into the game. Some people still want to say that XXX is still alive. Now, XXX was with the shits. He was all the way down with the shits, just like Lil Peep. So it doesn't shock me that they were both together, all right, and or did some type of business with each other. As you can see here, XXX is rocking the Team Satan hat 666. And when you add up Lil Peep's death date, it comes out to 18-666. not a coincidence. I don't know if this picture right here is photoshopped, but it looks photoshopped. But this right here is some dude with his arms wrapped around arms wrapped around Lil Peep and XXX. And I just think it's weird that both of those guys are dead now. Here is some more imagery of Lil Peep throwing up the one-eyed symbolism. They have to do this shit to show allegiance to their cult. All right. Now, he had a song called Gym Class, all right? And in that song, Gym Class, he has quite a few lyrics that stood out to me. I'm like, all right, this shit is leading to some sellout shit, all right? And if you look at the fourth line from the bottom, it says, baby, I'm a priest in the underworld. Guess who? Lil Bo Peep with a brand new flow too. And when he said I'm a priest in the underworld, it made me think of when I did my recent video on Marilyn Manson, and he got ordained, became an ordained priest for the Church of Satan. So maybe Lil Peep was in the underworld getting down with them boys, and he kind of got his rank up to where he's like, hey man, I got some rank. I can actually, you know what I'm saying, get your ass in this shit. I'm considered like a priest in this shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think he said that lyric for a reason. Or, playing devil's advocate, he probably was just saying some rhymes. I was finishing up this video, and right around the time when I was ending, I caught this picture here of him rocking a shirt that has Baphomet on it. Now, that's not the full Baphomet with the whole body, but if you look at that thing in the middle of his head and you see the two horns, that right there is clear as day in secret imagery for Baphomet. Not even the secret, just half imagery of Baphomet. As you can see, Kanye West rocked the same imagery with it on a t-shirt of him rocking a goat on the t-shirt symbolizing Baphomet, all right? Now I have a side-by-side here so y'all can clearly see the resemblance. And I'm not crazy here. That if you look at that, that's clear as day supposed to be Baphomet on this shirt. These guys are here a while. They really out here rocking Baphomet on a t-shirt. So I'm not crazy. If anybody want to deny that, that's on them. Let them continue to be asleep. I'm going to continue waking up and exposing these motherfuckers and waking the people up, all right? But yeah, Lil Peep was down with them boys. I agree. I believe he was down with them boys. I think it was a sacrifice for the label, and I think that they got him up out of here. And I hate to keep, I had to say it again, but I really do hate seeing that these artists have to keep going. Now, honorable mentions, I found some very interesting information about Lil Peep. Both of his parents graduated from Harvard, all right? And that his also has a grandfather named John Womack. And if you look right there at the bottom, it says that Womack is the maternal grandfather of the late rapper. I just think it's weird that this kid who's so emo had two parents graduate from Harvard. It makes me start to think that he was kind of a plant. Now, John Womack, his grandfather, is an economist and a historian of Latin America, particularly of Mexico and the Mexico Revolution. And Emilio Zapata. In June 2009, he retired from his post as a Robert Wood Bliss Professor of Latin American History and Economics at Harvard University. So that lets me start to think like, he had ties to this person this big that works at Harvard University. You know what I'm saying? And this probably was a dude who helped him get into the industries. I'm pretty sure this Mr. Womack guy here has some type of connects to where he can get his nephew those connects to the industry to where he can speak to people and meet people. You know what I'm saying? And it makes me allude to more of the fact that maybe Lil Peep was a plant. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, both your parents went to Harvard. You got this grandfather who was this big time rich guy. It makes me kind of allude to the fact that, hey, maybe this dude is, a plant, you know what I'm saying, or an agent, maybe. But maybe who's to say that even Lil Peep's even dead? They put all these tattoos on these artists. They wash all these artists off. They shave their head. You probably wouldn't know who the hell they is. They was walking around somewhere. So if you see a white dude in Maine with no tattoos on his face, you wouldn't even know if it was Lil Peep or not. I ain't gonna be racist, but hey, a lot of y'all white people look alike, man. I'm pretty sure white people look at black people like, all y'all look alike, but a lot of white people look alike. All right. Yeah, man, I'm just being funny. I'm picking. Don't nobody flag my channel for racism. All right. But yeah, Lil Peep was down with them boys, man. Ain't no way around it. He checks off the Illuminati checklist, but he had crazy lyrics, but his death date added up weird. You know what I'm saying? He helped bringing that whole emo shit. You seen he went through the Illuminati checklist, so there's no denying that he was down with them boys. So I hope you guys like White Dude Wednesdays. Next Wednesday, we'll be going over Post Malone, another sellout that he's been on the hit list for a minute. I should have been sniped him out for a minute, man. Should have been shot him in the head. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about Post Malone, and after that we might hit a few actors up, you know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all want to see, just let me know, leave it in the comment section. And I will expose these celebrities happily. These motherfuckers need to get exposed, and y'all need to really start catching up with the symbolism and paying attention to it, because the regular average person will not pay attention to people covering their eyes up, throwing devil horns up, reading about the OTO. The regular person not going to be doing all this stuff. So that's why you got the Hood Illuminati man, the number one exposer of the Illuminati, doing the work for y'all. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you want to see more content by the boy Dwayne McClain, leave it in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. Fuck with the boy DMTV. I'm out.